This is alright, isn't it? I know you can't see me, but that's a far better view to look at than me, right? Don't comment, don't say anything. So I have driven up to Liverpool again. I've got three different jobs this week in Liverpool. Tomorrow I am tidying up a gentleman's electrics. That's Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday I am back on a job. Really nice job that I did a few weeks back. Full Victron install. Just going to do some more work on that and his van. And then I think I'm doing a diesel heater on Thursday. So I've managed to arrange 3 different jobs up in Liverpool, so it helps make the trip, you know, a bit more worthwhile. Also, I managed to catch one night of the Midlands meet in the Peak District, so it was nice to see everybody again. Have a drink or two as well. So today is Sunday. This is a Sunday evening. Yeah, so work starts tomorrow. So I thought I'd take you along with me again, so you can see what I get up to. It's a tricky situation, because I want to be as informative and show you guys how I do each job, but I don't want to waste the customers. The customer's paying me. I don't want to waste time in the day filming when I should be working for the customer. So I think at the end of each day I will try and be as detailed with what I've done as I can. Just watching the ducks and the sunset. My van is just over here behind camera. Cheeky little overnight spot. A few guys fly fishing around. Just gonna sit here, watch that sun go all the way down. Then go chill. Get into bed early night. Last night was not an early night. There's a few people to blame for that. Both the Gregs, Mark, you're all bad influences, making me stay up late, and I didn't even stay up as late as they did. Anyway, early-ish night tonight, and then I'll probably see you in the morning when I first get to the job. I'll go from there. See you in a bit. So this is where we're here, to make this neater and safer, perhaps. A few more fuses, a couple of bus bars, and tidy this up, make sure it's all working. That's what we're doing today. So I'll see you at the end of the day, see how different it looks. Okay, end of the day. I think it looks a lot neater. I hope the customer's going to be happy. It's certainly neater and safer. A few more fuses and such. Let me show you. So this is the battery. It's a 150 amp hour lithium battery. First place that the positive goes to is to we've got a 100 amp mega fuse there. I'm sure that'll be fine. The cable's, it's a 35mm cable, this one. So I mean, that's, you're not going to pull. I'm sure that'll be fine. And then from the mega fuse it goes to the isolator switch, so you can kill the power to everything. And then you've got a positive and a negative bus bar. Obviously, as you've seen in my previous videos, I do like to take the cables through the wall usually, so you haven't got cables on show, but I can't take the wall off here. This is a little Bluetooth battery monitor that the gentleman has. And then this isolation switch is for the fuse box. There's also a MIDI fuse there for the fuse box. There's a 60 amp fuse in that, I think, 50 or 60. The inverter, has a mega fuse which is behind there. I don't think you're going to see it. There's a mega fuse down there for the inverter. I've certainly shortened down all the cables that come out of that wall for the fuse box. So I've made that a lot neater because it was loop-de-loop-de-loo here. We've got the Victron mains battery charger. The positive goes to the positive bus bar, and the negative goes to this. This is another negative bus bar. You've got one negative bus bar there, and the gentleman already had one already here, so I've just put the negative onto that. We've got the 20 amp MPPT up here. It's got a fuse, MIDI fuse there. There is this thicker cable up here. It's got a split charge relay. There is a fuse for that in there as well, a MIDI fuse for that. But yeah, that's the system. It's I think you could shorten down this reel and shorten down these cables, make them a little bit neater. But I've run out of time for today now. So it's all safe, it's all working, and it looks a bit neater than it did. So I just hope the customer's happy. Hello everyone. So I'm parked up by the beach, by some nice sand dunes, and there's a swimming pool here. This is in Crosby, is it? In Liverpool? I don't know which parts of this area are actually Liverpool, but I think I'm in Liverpool. Crosby, I think it is. So yeah, I'm finished work, drove half an hour towards where I'm going to be working tomorrow, and I'm parked on the beach. Can't see the beach from this park spot, but you can see the sandy dunes. There's a load of sand dunes here, and the beach is just over the hill. Anyway, I'm just going to cook some dinner. I'm going to cook some burgers. I went and bought some burgers. I just fancied some burgers, so I'm going to cook some burgers. I'm going to eat 4 big old burgers until I feel absolutely sick, and then go to sleep because I am tired. Although I am near a swimming pool, and I really fancied going for a swim. So they got kiddie swimming lessons on until 9 o'clock. They said you can come back at 9, swim till 10 if you want. 9 o'clock I'll be asleep. Yep, dinner and a beer, and then let's go to bed. Alright, let's do some burgers. Ooh, I might run out of gas. I might run out of gas. Enjoying having the Max fan. Burger steam just going straight out, rather than just collecting here and being all greasy and love it. If that's not greed, I don't know what is. Sliced cheese, burger, bit butter, tomato ketchup, and one of these wife beaters. Yeah. All these weird statues in the beach. This will give away my location, won't it? What? Okay, well, that's weird. There's loads of them all over the beach. Loads of them. Who thought this would be a good idea? Look at this beach though. Mega ship out there with 3 tugboats guiding it in. Wind farm right over in the distance over there. Docks over there. This is an amazing beach. But this is absolutely rammed in the summer. It's so flat as well. This is another one. Just very peculiar. There's some of them are half, you can't see, some of them are half in the sea. Obviously the sea comes in and out around them. But this beach is so flat and the water is so calm. Some nice colours on that water. See them there. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. There's just loads all over this beach. Weird iron men, it looks like. I haven't seen any iron women. Always going to be a nice sunset. It's going to be some good colours. This battery's not going to last very long for a time lapse, but I'll turn it off now. Maybe I'll capture it when it's better. Where's the sun? It's probably there in a minute. With a half hour or so. Good morning, everybody. So you can see where I parked last night. It is a car park, but it is parked right next to these sand dunes, and just the other side of that hill is an incredible beach. Amazing beach, as you saw last night when I was walking on the beach. A few rats about here. Man, I've seen some big old rats wandering around these sand dunes. Anyway, it's another lovely sunny day. What time is it? 8 AM. It's getting about 7 or 8 amps of solar coming in right this second. Should probably go and clean those panels. I've got a 15-20 minute drive to my job where I am for the next 2 days. So let's go and do that. I've not done the washing up. I'll do that later. I haven't had breakfast. I'll eat later. I might come here tonight because there's a swimming pool walking distance, so I might go for a swim, chance to exercise, and also get to have a shower at the end of it. Alright, bye. So I am back on this beautiful van and this incredible electrical system that I did a few weeks back. This is what we're working on again today. I'm working with the Multiplus right now. There's you can, once you're plugged on to hook up, this will trickle charge your starter battery as well. Down here there is a trickle charge spade connector there. So I've got to run that to the starter battery via a 10 amp fuse or something like that. I've also fitted another isolation switch here that kills the solar power from the solar panels, and I've since been doing a load of wiring today. Well, this morning. There's some fridge cables there. I used 4mm solar cable for the fridge, wired it all around to the fuse box here. Ignore these wires, they are for the router up here that the gentleman has, so we can use the servo which connects to the internet, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm going to see you at the end of the day, show you how much more I've done for the day. We're here for 2 days. I love this system. I mean, it's beautiful. Getting towards the end of the day now, first day on this job this week. What have I done? Alright, let's start from the beginning. I've explained all this setup in the previous video, so make sure you go and watch that. That video might not be out yet. Yeah, it should be. I'll make sure it is. Alright, so I fitted this kill switch here. That's just isolate the solar panels, turn the panels off if you want to. Like I say, ignore these are just temporary for the internet. I've also wired in another MIDI fuse there. That is taking power up to here, where there's going to be not this fuse box, a different fuse box here. Same fuse boxes that I've got down there with a positive and a negative on it. I've got a ground here for the negative, so I've had to run one cable here. There's going to be a fuse box here for different things like bathroom lights and extractor fan, the max fan, there's a few USB sockets and whatnot, so that's why he's having another fuse box up here. Oh, I wired in the trickle charge. The Multi-Plus has a trickle charge function, so that when you are on hookup, it sends a trickle charge to your starter battery. So I've run another cable all the way to the battery, all down, these wires all here, which are all going to be behind the walls, run underneath the driver's seat, underneath the matting, into the, let me show you, into the battery compartment. So I've got these two cables here. One is the 16mm cable for the DC charger, and the other one is for the trickle charge from the Multi-Plus. I've wrapped them lots in electrical tape, not, you know, that kind of fairy fluffy tape, I forgot what you call it, I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, so that's to protect it in case that those positive cables ever short with that negative brace in there. That fuse box, there's a MIDI fuse box there which is for the trickle charge, and that MIDI fuse box there is for the DC to DC charger. I've run a cable from the max fan to here. This max fan's going to connect to the fuse box. It's going to go, there's going to be a wall here for the bathroom. It's going to be, so that's where the max fan's going to connect onto that fuse box. I've taped on 3 ceiling light cables. They're hanging here. You can see there's one light here just on to test it all out. So these are all working on a switch which I've got down here. It's again just temporary little switch on there. So let me hit this switch. So yeah, all these are live once I hit that switch. I just temporarily chucked this light on here with a chuck block just to try out the circuit. All the lights, all these lights that are hanging are taped to the ceiling, and they all come out here, and I've used these Waco connections. Very good things. These just push them in and you can't get them out. Like them a lot. So all the lights connected to here. These are the 3 lights here, and that cable's there. Goes this way actually, all the way down to that fuse box. I would have gone to this fuse box, but we didn't know that we were having another fuse box here till this morning. Also, I use 4mm solar cable for a fridge. So those cables go up this pillar, along there, down there, and connect to the fuse box down here. Is there anything else I've done? That's really time consuming stuff, is running cables everywhere. I had this driver's seat out, and I had to take the whole driver's seat out to be able to pass the cables underneath there to make it look a little bit neater. Anyway, yeah, to get that seat out you had to 3 bolts to remove the handbrake from the seat base, 2 bolts at the front of the seat, disconnect the negative of the leisure battery, disconnect the negative of the starter battery so you can take off the seatbelt tensioner thing, and then you can get the seat out. So yeah, that was not a huge amount of, doesn't look like a huge amount of work for a whole day, but yeah, like I say, it's time consuming running cables. But I'm back here tomorrow, got loads more to do. The gentleman has got, this is such a nice van, but there's so much to do. And it's so far for me to come up to Liverpool. But who knows, I think I may be coming up again at some point. But we shall see. No caravans, lorries, HGs, overnight parking. Oh, good. Camper vans are allowed then. Yeah, not staying here. Just heard a lot about this place, so I just thought I'd check it out. Another very nice beach. I like my job. Loads of these Iron Men around again. Well, I drove from that spot you last saw back over to my camp spot for the night. Customer came down, had a beer with me, which was nice. And then I've been on the phone and doing emails to other customers and quoting jobs and things. So, I also went for a swim near a leisure centre here. So, went for a swim, had a shower, so I feel nice and clean. I've got washing up to do, and I've got to cook some dinner or eat something. I might have a simple dinner tonight because it's late now. Is it 8 o'clock? 20 past 8. So I might have beans on toast. I was going to cook a chili or a curry or... Oh, I've got some pasta shell things. Yes. Gonna have a beer, some food, get to bed. So I will see you in the morning. Unless something fun or exciting happens in the evening. It looks like an amazing sunset over the hill. Can I be bothered to walk up there? I'm all clean, I don't want to get sandy feet. See you later. Good bloody morning, everyone. You hear that building site? Yeah, that's my van down there. They're building them houses over there. But obviously, that noise wasn't happening at night. But the car park is completely quiet at night. Free. Stayed there a few nights now. But I was just about to head off to work. Made a quick phone call to my wife and child. One of my children. And it's really gloomy weather there, so as it was clear skies here and sunshine, I thought before I go to work, let's just walk up these sand dunes, enjoy this weather and look out at this beach. If it wasn't for that blimmin' JCB making all the noise. Wow. Wow. Whatever the weather where you are, get out, do something today. It's good to be alive. If you're near a beach, go get some sand between your toes. Love my job, love my life. Miss the wife, miss my children. But yeah, I'm part-time living in my van now. I'm gonna go and do my hobby for the day. And because I've done a lot of them now, learned how to do it, learned a few skills, and people like what I do and pay me to do my hobby, which is just my... I'm so lucky right now. Hopefully that continues and I get better and better and I'm able to do better and better installs for people, helping them create, helping people to create memories, get out and travel. That's what I like to think I'm doing, helping people to create memories. Wow, I'm getting corny and cheesy this morning. Right, I'm gonna go to work. This is Crosby Beach in Liverpool. My last time being here for a little while. I will be coming back here at some point when this customer's van has progressed a little. After work today, I'm driving to Manchester. Just the North Manchester. Don't know that I've ever been to Manchester before. I've driven around it. so I've got to go find somewhere inland to stay tonight, and I've been trying to find somewhere, but slim pickings where I'm heading. Right, I'm really going to work this time. Updating my maps. There's a load of rubbish here. I'm just going to go and quickly pick that rubbish up before I leave. Can't have people thinking that was me. Right, I am done for my second day on this job this week. It is so time consuming running cables. So this is going to look quite messy because I've just got cables hanging everywhere. This fuse box here is now full. And I've marked down on a piece of paper what each fuse does. This is all as it was before. Solar's been working lovely with 100% battery. Right, we've got cables hanging everywhere now. This fuse box here is a temporary position. Let me shut this window. Got another fuse box up here which is going to be in a cupboard. So I've left plenty of slack here on these cables for him to position this fuse box wherever he wants. So this is messy, but that it has to be until he's built the cupboard. Then you can shorten all the cables and make that all nice and neat. But yeah, got the max fan, under locker, lights here. What's this cable here? Bathroom sealant, bathroom light and bathroom extractor. The bathroom's going to be here. He's got these heat mats. He's going to be, where are they? Like here. These 12-volt heat mats. So he's going to be heating up the floor and the head and the foot end of the bed with these 12-volt heat mats. We've got lights hanging down from the ceiling. Over the other side we've got kitchen locker. There's going to be a couple of cupboards over here, kitchen and bedroom. Under locker lights. Got a switch for the oven, the 12-volt clicker. What's that? Heat mat for the foot side. Got voltage, cigarette socket, light switch. That's wired in. Again, plenty of slack there, so he can put that wherever he needs. Got like plenty of real cable there for a USB, which is going to go on the sofa here. What's that? Toilet flush. There's a cable down there for the toilet flush. So yeah, just been running loads of cables today. I'm looking forward to seeing how this van progresses. Now that all the wiring's in, the gentleman can start putting some of the walls in and boxing in, finishing the insulation and boxing it and starting building stuff, you know. And then I imagine when he's ready, I'd like to come back and finish off, just connect everything, all the electrics. But yeah, I love this setup. This is like the best setup I have built to date. Love it. 2 fuse boxes on the end there. This one is now full. This one is available, and this MIDI fuse here goes up to the other fuse box up there. So yeah, I also fitted the hookup plug port on the outside of the van, which goes next to the Truma exhaust and intake that I fitted a few weeks back. Here we go. That's the end of today. So let's pack up, go find somewhere to camp. Tomorrow I'm working in Manchester, fitting a diesel heater in Manchester or just above. So we're gonna head over to Manchester and try and find somewhere to camp. So let's go. A bad spot. Out this window, got some nice views, and there's a lake, a reservoir down there. Out this side, there's a reservoir down there. I'll try and zoom into this and show you. God, to get up here, I read something on the Park for Night. This was on Park for Night. And I often read things like this on park ups. People saying, oh, it's so far out the way and the road is full of potholes and it's not a good road at all and there's no facilities at all. I mean, obviously these places are out the way and they're in the nature and in scenery, you know. Obviously. I don't know what these people are expecting when they come down, go to these places that are out in the sticks. So the road, it was like a cobblestone road all the way up here. It took about, I don't know, 10 minutes of really bumpy cobblestone road, but I just stick it in first gear and crawl along. But it's totally worth it. This view is great, and if I wasn't such a lazy ass, I would get out and go for a walk around that reservoir. Oh, should I do it? Oh my goodness, just a little car park's getting busy. I think this is where people come to do lots of walking in the evenings and walk the dogs and cycle and stuff. Oh, I'm so tired though. But I should go and do a walk. Might just edit some videos instead. I can see the city of Manchester. I am working a bit further south tomorrow, so I'm going to go and do that. Got some emails to do now, some quotesman jobs. Chili con carne. Some bread to dip in. That I do. Oh, sunset. Views and sunset. There we go. So if you can see, I've got my security cameras on. There's a few people around. Just keeping an eye on what's going on outside. So I hope you can hear me. I've got the kettle's boiling. Trying to do some washing up. I didn't film any of that last job, but I fitted a diesel heater on a very nice man's van. It went really well. Slightly different heater to what I normally fit, but it was a small little grey 2 kilowatt one. Didn't get any pictures, in fact. In fact, I might email the customer and ask him to send me a couple of photographs or something so I can put them over the top of this, but if not, it's just a diesel heater. I've done many diesel heater videos, so I'm not really gonna talk about it too much. But yeah, and then I left that job on the Thursday, and then I came down to Hereford, where I am at a meet right now. I'm at one of the motorhomer meets at the Hereford Rowing Club. But yes, that's the end of this video. That was just what I got up to this week. Thought you might be interested. Maybe not. Alright. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, kettle's boiling, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, everyone. Subscribe. See you soon.